Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end. And a Monday Night Prime Time contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. In the red zone, on first. Buying some time right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. This is Jacobs. That's his way through a tackle. And rips out good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
He is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown and a goal for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the target's going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. That's a good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ready? On 2nd and 10, Young. That's him on the quick hitter. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Come on, set. Blue, 32, set.
It's Young to throw here on first. From the tight end, running that corner. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set, go.
Here's a give to Hubbard. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
Set, ready. Steel, black, black 40. Claws red.
Looking to throw, Young. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for saves.
It really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back to the 27. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive.
That's
With this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They pick up at 17. And that's going to be good for a LA 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll get him a hand.
okay. Okay, the play sets the streak on the line. All right.
Monday night prime time. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just
Streaks ain't nothing, man. The playoffs is everything. Don't let it fool you.
Oh, no.
This just guaranteeing me to get a #1 seed. That's all.
You see, we're in the same division. I can't let that happen.
We're back and all set for
Right.
the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short.
Yep.
Stick with Jacob.
He got his ass.
Gets them a new set of downs.
All right.
The football dictionary of staying on schedule.
Get him together.
That was it.
46. They go play fake with Hurts.
Shit. Knew it was going hell. Because if you would have threw it any other way, well, one of them was open. The other one wasn't. Catching on. First and second quarter, I always read my opponents. Third and fourth, that's when I take over.
5 still to go here. This is second down. A play fake.
Okay.
Hurts to throw.
Yep. And that's what I said. Gotcha. There you go.
And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He got hit as he tried to throw, and normally those linemen are the ones making that hit to affect the pass block. It is so nice to see one of the big boys on the other end of the impact play getting the INT that time.
Come on.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception in the goal.
You got to come with it when you playing me, man.
Next report flying out from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Oh, shit. Yep.
Out to Jacobs to start the drive.
Yep. We're going to shut that run down soon, too.
Second and 1.
It's going to happen.
Oh,
shit.
What's
all good. We don't never press.
On second down,
Yep.
Jacobs.
Yep.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner.
Here we go. Got Max. Got man Max. You know we got to have one good white boy back there. He know what he doing. You pay him good for a reason. Yep. Where you at, Jalen? Yep. Give it here. Good one. This is why we killing games. Our defense is off the chain. Scary.
Third down just wasn't good enough for this crew.
All right.
They had to rip the ball away from him literally. An impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Young up, first and 10.
Oh, he let him go.
Short pass brought in. They have this down to the
6 to 5. That boy 6'5" right there.
on that play block, and he gets him a first down.
He expected. That's a big white boy right there. Yeah, you know that.
The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra.
Yeah,
Offense is 6, first and 10.
that's the ones that drink beer all day and still talk their shit too, and know what they doing.
Working inside the red zone.
Oh, there you go.
He's caught. And that's a Kansas City touchdown.
Seen him.
The Chiefs score their lead on the turnover. Next report flying out from Lutz. The point after splits the upright. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. All right, and in the end block, this is going to make it out to the 30. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. toss to Jacobs, heading left.
Get the.
And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he sets. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Kid, I want you in the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, oh, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. And the receiver's going to take this
Right there. Come here.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down.
You see that before it gets to the outside, you know defensively tremendous anticipation, but even more, better execution.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Hurts.
Oh, he still threw that.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
We took away my first read.
6. Throw here, third down.
Yeah. Man, 2 over. Caught him. Right time.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often.
Yeah, 2 over.
You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting really athletic. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's after what will be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. As the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short.
Oh.
And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few short.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. He's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ready?
To the air on first down, Young. It's caught, he finds Alan Lazard. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's go.
At the 10-yard line.
50. Green Jack. 10.
Again, it's Young. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Ready. Set.
To the air yet again. Young. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Going after try his goodbye lots. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers 7. set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Yep.
It's a get to J.K.
Yep.
Gets this one up to
Good battle on him.
12 yards on that play. A good call. That's in the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game.
So he rather battle on the run.
First down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it.
Oh.
All the way across midfield before he's brought down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, don't think for a second this is time to step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on your heels. And now's the best chance to push the envelope and get aggressive.
Yep.
And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket.
Oh, he's trying to get it.
Still 17 seconds left to play.
Not playing with Hurts. He's trying to break his ass up. Nothing personal.
So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You don't like her?
I like Hurts. I like what he stands for. It's just, you know, this is Madden talk.
Here we go, 3rd and long.
Oh,
Finds him on the drop zone.
okay, okay.
And they push this down to
Okay.
the opposing 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catches, I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route throwing that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4th down pass coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. I guess he didn't really quite know how to straight there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. He's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
That's the first time they sacked him, too. Uh-oh. This just came in. Bryce Young said, I'm finna give him 50. Oh, shit. Bryce Young said, this next one's a touchdown.
Return coming from the 6.
He said, y'all hit him. He felt that hit. He felt kind of, he took that hit kind of personally. All right. Yeah. He felt that one. He did. Now, here we go.
Here first as they come to the line. From the pistol, it's Young. Throwing the out complete. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first downs. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's going to be blocked out at the
I can run too. I can run hella good. I just choose to pass more.
You don't have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You know that flow you had ready, though? You recycle it. Save it for later.
Oh, shit.
Next third down coming.
Down. 45. Right.
Here's Young on first and 10.
You better.
Makes the grab and bounds outside. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. That's a Chiefs first down. We've set it downs from 37. Play action. Here's Young. And it's going to be complete to Holmes.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know I had him right there. Shit.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
32.
Off the play fake. It's Young.
Catch it.
Fuck.
Fuck. I like this formation.
It turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Get a couple choices. Keep it yourself, but try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On the 24 once again. It's second and 10.
38. Black count. Red, yellow, blue, check. Chop, 17. Ready?
Here's Young again. Has him on the quick hitter.
Woo! Nice weather here.
This lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
And a great throw to a nice route catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
I liked it that. That was nice. He beat him off of that, so.
On the red zone now. Setting up the screen for Hunter. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Ready?
Line up the design keeper. When he gets in, touchdown! The Chiefs grow the lead coming out at halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh,
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point
Dick.
or two given the size of this lead. Flack and miss extra point. He's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Hurts. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs.
uh-huh.
Get up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he'll be going to the 38-yard line before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. We set it down from Sharks at the 38. Running our first here with Jacobs.
Yep.
This play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back
Sooner or later.
all over this one.
Hey, that's a run that's all home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening at the front and opening the door. A bigger gap in the future.
No. Ah.
It's not talking that first down
Yeah.
Where is he, partner? Up to the 47. Third down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Turning to Jacobs on third. First down and more past the 40.
Uh-oh.
To the races, middle of the field. He exited for the Los Angeles touchdown.
Get out that.
The Chargers start their second half with some needed points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
That explosive run, this guy's right up on the edge of 200 yards, Kate. And with his body of work, it could only take one more carry to cross that mark and suddenly become a very intriguing subplot for the rest of this game. Can he get to 200 plus? We'll get to watch.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. In return, here comes Davis. This makes it up to the 25. Chiefs coming up to the line. It's first and 10.
Here we go, third down.
They give to the fullback. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Prime Time. The Chiefs have set themselves up for the win here. Now just need to carry this lead through the edge. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
Let's go. 52 blue. Drill green.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Completed over the middle. And he's short of first after a mile gain.
It's not just imperative for the quarterback who is man or zone. Same thing for the receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line. This is second and 4.
Here we go.
Back now, pressure coming. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, green. Red, 38.
Young on first and 10. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. I'm sure he's taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
About 11 on the play. First down, Chargers.
Jacobs running behind center. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4, equals a first down.
One guy's there, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Has room into the secondary. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep running away with this. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Chiefs 48, Chargers 14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Cut out left. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chargers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
They're going to pass it here. Throw left side, complete. At the 20. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see, it's first and goal. Hubbard. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.